After school, little Lily, in her neat uniform and cute backpack, walked home excitedly. But strangely, the large glass front door was shut. Lily ran to it, pressing her small hands against the clear glass and standing on her tiptoes to look inside, calling out, "Dad, where are you?"
Dad.
There was no answer. Worry started to show on her face as she looked up at the sky, as if praying for her dad to be okay. After trying to push the door open without success, Lily didn't give up. The little monkey's clever eyes quickly scanned the area and spotted a coil of rope nearby. A bold idea sparked. Without a second of hesitation, Lily carried the rope to the side of the house where a window was open. She looked up at the high wall, then at the rope in her hands, her face full of determination. With a skillful and precise motion, Lily tossed the end of the rope through the window. The rope hung over the windowsill with one end dangling down. In a flash, the little monkey began her expert climb. Her tiny hands and feet gripped the rope tightly, and she scurried up. Finally, Lily made it to the windowsill. With a look of pride, she slipped inside the house, ending her unexpected but very smart and brave journey home.
Dad. Ahem.
Lily was sitting obediently at her desk, doing homework. The little monkey wore glasses, held a pen, and was focused on scribbling in her notebook. At the same time, her dad was in the kitchen with his back turned, preparing to make some milk.
Đây sang đây.
Rồi Ly uống sữa nhá, ngồi ngoan chưa?
He placed the can of milk powder on the counter.
Yummy.
Just then, a sudden gust of wind blew through the window, making the curtain fly up and knocking the can of milk powder onto the floor. White powder scattered all over the tiled floor.
Uh-oh.
Lily had nothing to do with this accident. Hearing the noise,
Oh my
Lily
God.
jumped and ran out to see the spilled milk.
Yummy. Oh no.
Giơ cái tay lên.
With a panicked and worried look, the little monkey immediately tried to fix it. Lily ran to the bathroom, where her dad was doing laundry, grabbed a small towel, ran back to the spill, and began cleaning it up with great effort. When her dad came out and saw the scene, he immediately assumed Lily was the culprit.
Lily, cái gì đây? Sao?
Lily, with her face smudged with milk powder, tried to explain her innocence with desperate gestures.
Quậy đúng không? Đây Ly quậy hả? Không ăn nữa, đứng đây thế nào? Đứng ngoan nào, khoanh tay lại. Ngoan.
The little
Ngoan.
monkey showed her dad the
Lily,
dirty
ngoan.
towel, trying to
Đứng
prove
đây.
she was just cleaning,
Đây,
then
đứng đây,
danced around
đứng đây,
and pointed
đi đó.
everywhere, as if trying
Vừa
to
pha
tell
sữa
the
uống được
story
mà.
about the wind.
Pha sữa Ly uống mà. Ly uống sữa được mà.
However, her dad still
Làm
didn't
sao?
understand.
Không phải con làm đổ à? Hay là sao? Không có ăn nữa. Bỏ tay xuống đây. Đứng im đó. Đứng im đây. Đứng im đó.
After being scolded, Lily ran off, her face still full of hurt and injustice. Early in the morning, the little monkey Lily, in her red and white outfit and a cute little blue bag, began a new day full of discovery. She briskly walked onto the dirt path behind her house, passing through a lush green garden where large trees seemed to wave at her. Without hesitation, Lily nimbly climbed up a towering tree. From high above, she looked around in wonder as if observing her kingdom. then sat firmly on a branch, enjoying the cool breeze. After a while of exploring, Lily came back down. The sweet scent of ripe fruit led her to a tall papaya tree, heavy with green and yellow fruits. Wow, a delicious treat, Lily thought to herself. She skillfully climbed the tree, her small fingers trying to reach a ripe, golden papaya.
Yummy.
Taking a small bite, Lily's face lit up with delight as she savored the sweet flavor. Just then, a sharp voice called out. The homeowner, wearing a conical hat, had spotted Lily secretly eating the papaya. She shouted and waved her hands to shoo her away. Startled, Lily quickly climbed down the tree and ran for her life, trying to disappear from the sight of the strict lady. Once she had run a safe distance, Lily dared to stop to catch her breath before continuing on her way. Her stomach began to rumble. Lily thought, I must find something to fill this empty belly. She passed by a small rice eatery and didn't hesitate to stop in. Lily climbed onto a red plastic chair and sat properly at a table made from a recycled tire. She stared at the white bowls on the table, then looked up at the woman, signaling to order food. The kind woman seemed to understand. She quickly brought out a plate of hot rice with sliced cucumber and a few carrot slices. Excited, Lily picked up a small spoon and fork and began to tuck into her lunch. She ate carefully, savoring each grain of rice, occasionally glancing at the woman as if to show how well behaved she was. After her satisfying meal, Lily left the table and walked towards the woman. She confidently took a bill from her bag, paid for the meal, and then left, concluding her exciting adventure. On another morning, Lily woke up in bed, her eyes still sleepy. Wearing a yellow shirt and shorts, she quickly got out of bed and ran outside.
Oh my god!
There he was! Her dad was riding his motorcycle out the gate. No, I don't want you to go, Lily thought, rushing to try and pull the gate closed. But the man was already gone, leaving Lily behind with a puzzled and bewildered look, watching his figure disappear down the road. No! Dad can't leave me home alone! Lily was determined. She burst out of the gate and ran down the dirt road. She ran and ran.
Alo?
Finally spotting her dad's figure in the distance. Dad, wait for me, Lily cried out in her heart.
Oh, Dad! Dad!
she started to take a shortcut, hoping to cut him off. And then, a miracle happened. Lily appeared right in front of her dad, blocking his motorcycle. The man smiled at his little daughter. Unable to refuse her, he stopped the bike, affectionately stroked Lily's head,
Ủa sao Ly? Sao biết ba ở đây mà tìm? Hả? Ba đi mua sáng rồi về mà, mua đồ ăn sáng cho Ly nhá, thấy chưa? Lần sau về nhà ngoan nhá. Đi mua đồ ăn sáng cho Ly xong rồi về nhá. Nhá, đừng đi theo nhá. Thấy chưa? Thấy chưa? Thôi đi mình đi mua đồ nhá, được không? Ông chặt vào nhá, ông chặt vào ngã nhá. Thấy chưa? Ông chặt vào, đúng rồi. Giỏi quá. Đi về nhá, đi mua đồ xong rồi về ha.
and then they went for a walk together, enjoying an unplanned yet affectionate journey. After their short trip, the man returned home, looking quite tired. Lily watched her dad sleep soundly, then glanced at the door. A mischievous idea sparked in her mind. If he doesn't have the keys, he can't go anywhere else. With that thought, Lily gently climbed off the chair and tiptoed to the table. She carefully picked up the keychain and ran to a corner of the house. After looking around, she decided to hide her treasure inside the blue trash can. This way, Dad will stay home with me all day, she giggled to herself. Once her task was complete, Lily climbed back onto the bed, lay down next to her dad, and pretended she knew nothing.
Hi.
Lily, dậy rồi hả?
A while
Dậy nào
later,
đấy?
the man woke up.
Dậy sớm này. Không ngủ tí nữa hả? Dậy sớm này. Đói bụng chưa? Đi mua gì ăn đi ha? Đi. Đi mua gì ăn nhé. Dậy thôi ha. Dậy thôi. Bắt chân lại nhé. Chân của Ly lại nhé. Đi ra đây, đi ra đây. Đây chưa? Rất lại nha, gọn gàng nào. Đi, đi đi. Đi này. Đi lên nhà này, đi. Đây đi, ra đây ngồi này, các bạn này. Đây 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 đây. Đây đi. Con đi đâu đấy? Đi đâu đấy? Ly ở đây nhá. Ngồi đi chơi chưa? Phải đi chợ nhá. Ha? Thấy chưa? Để cất mũ cho Ly nhá. Thôi ngồi đây chơi đi ha. Phải đi tìm chìa khóa và đi chợ tí nhá. Cái chìa khóa vào để đây đâu đi nhỉ? Chìa khóa đâu rồi? Ủa? Cái chìa khóa bỏ trên bàn đâu rồi?
He looked around, then panicked when he couldn't find the keychain. He searched everywhere, on the table, under the chair, but it was nowhere to be found. He walked into the house and looked at Lily suspiciously. Lily, where are Dad's motorcycle keys? In response, she just shook her head with an innocent, blameless look. Just as he was getting flustered, his phone rang. The man answered it and stepped outside to talk.
Hello. Mẹ hả? Dạ.
Đây đây.
As soon as her dad was out of sight, Lily sprang into action. She rushed to the trash can and quickly pulled out the keychain. Lily ran up to him, holding up the keys as if in triumph.
Đưa cho ba là đi.
Dad, I found them! The man was surprised, then overjoyed. He took the keys and affectionately patted his clever daughter's head, completely unaware that the hero who found the keys was also the culprit who had caused the whole incident.
Cho anh ba Hải Ly. Thôi bây giờ ba cho Ly đi cùng nhé. Ba cho Ly đi chơi với ba nhé. Đi mua đồ ăn nhé. Được không? Đi giỏi lắm. Đi này, đi này. Đi lấy mũ nhé. Đi. Giỏi lắm. Đây mũ này, mũ đây Ly. Kéo túi vào này. Mũ. Giỏi lắm. Kéo túi vào thành. Đúng rồi đấy. Rồi ra xe, đi ra xe. Lên xe ngồi đi, lên trên ngồi. Nha, đi này. Ngồi đây con, ngồi đây. Rồi, đi quay lại. Rồi, cẩn thận nhá, giữ chắc tay ha.
Afternoon, Lily was coming home from school. On the dirt path in the middle of a vast field, suddenly, Lily saw a tree laden with dark berries. So yummy, she thought, quickly climbing the tree. Her small fingers nimbly picked the berries and popped them into her mouth. Lily ate them deliciously, completely unaware that she was bringing trouble upon herself.
Oh my gosh!
After eating her fill, Lily skillfully climbed down and continued on her way home. Arriving at the gate, Lily went inside, carefully setting down her bag and taking off her hat. Suddenly, a sharp stomachache hit her. Ouch! My tummy hurts so much! Lily clutched her stomach, her face scrunched up in pain. She rushed straight to the bathroom. She hurriedly took off her clothes, throwing them into a basin. Frustratingly, the stubborn paper diaper was stuck fast, and she struggled but couldn't get it off. The pain grew worse, and Lily was on the verge of tears. In this moment of crisis, her only hope was her sleeping dad. Lily rushed out of the bathroom and climbed onto the bed. She gently crept closer and used her tiny fingers to poke him, trying to wake him up.
Dad.
Gì Ly? Trời
The
ơi.
man woke up to see his little daughter with a
Gì vậy?
tearful face, pointing at her diaper.
Chào. Ý da trời, cái gì vậy con? Cái gì đây? Quần áo
He
đâu?
smiled, immediately understood the problem, and pulled her
vệ
into
tã
a
hả?
hug.
Đi vệ sinh hả? Để xem nào. Ui, trời ơi. Đau bụng hay gì mà ị đầy đấy hả? Ăn gì đúng không? Ăn gì bậy bậy đúng không? Thôi đi rửa nhá.
He
Đi rửa tay nhá,
affectionately
rửa đít
soothed
nha.
Lily and then carried her back to the bathroom.
Rửa đít nha. Ghê quá ha. Đây, thôi đây này. Đây là lý cho Ly nhá. Túi nào xem nào. Đến đây. À.
He sat her on the toilet and gently helped her remove the troublesome diaper.
Ui trời ơi. Thôi đứng im nào, đứng im nào. Đây. Đứng im nào, để ý nào.
Afterwards, he used the shower sprayer to wash her carefully
nha.
and gently.
Thì mày để ý cho Ly nha. Đi thúi nha. Chưa? Ui trời. Đi thúi nha. Đi thúi. Tắm luôn ha. Tắm không? Rồi, đi thúi xong rồi. Tay đâu? Tay đâu? Tay đâu? Tay thúi đâu? Rồi, xong rồi. Rồi quá ha. Ui. Nào.
Ahem.
Alone in the kitchen while waiting for her dad to come home, Lily looked around curiously. Her eyes landed on a basket of pure white lotus seeds that her dad had placed on top of the refrigerator for safekeeping.
Oh.
With her mischievous nature, Lily decided to climb onto the table and try to reach the tall fridge to get a better look. She was only a little curious, but unfortunately, she knocked the whole basket of lotus seeds over. Clatter! The white lotus seeds rolled and scattered all over the kitchen floor. Lily was startled, looking in horror at the battlefield she had created. Knowing she had made a mistake, she didn't run away but immediately started to fix it. Lily patiently sat on the floor, picking up every single lotus seed one by one and carefully putting them back into the basket. Just then, the man
Đi làm gì
came home
đây?
from work and walked into the kitchen.
Đi làm
He
gì
was
đấy?
surprised by the scene before
Đi làm
him.
gì đây?
His little daughter was busy
đổi cái
cleaning
này.
up with a look of pure
Cái này ba
remorse
mua
on
làm
her
cho Ly ăn
face.
mà. Ba nấu đồ cho Ly ăn đấy, nhớ chưa? Không muốn ăn hả? Không ăn này hả? Cái này ba mua làm cho Ly ăn mà. Ba đi nhặt vào đi. Này, nhặt vào đi con.
Seeing this, he
Why?
didn't scold her, but simply smiled gently. He sat down on the floor and patiently helped his little daughter pick up every last seed.
Đây này. Hết chưa? Hết chưa? Xem một rớt đâu nào. Kìa kìa. Kia còn cái nữa kìa. Kìa. Đấy đấy đấy, đúng rồi. Vào đây.
The scene of the dad and daughter cleaning up Lily's incident together was incredibly warm and
Bê
lovely.
đi ba nào. Bê. Đi nào. Ba làm cho Ly ăn nhé. Rồi vào đây. Rồi, bỏ xuống đi, bỏ xuống. Đây ba nào. Vào lên đây. Đây, ngồi đây.
Lily, wearing a clean white shirt and bright red pants, was taking a walk all by herself on the soft green grass near a shiny lake. Her eyes were wide with curiosity as she looked at everything around her. In an empty part of the garden, she saw a big, round pumpkin. Lily was fascinated. It was like she had found a treasure. She used all her strength to try and lift it, but her little hands weren't strong enough. Not giving up, she started to push the heavy pumpkin along a dirt path. But uh-oh, there was a hole in the path, and the pumpkin rolled right in. Lily wanted her treasure back, so she bravely jumped into the hole after it. But now, she had a new problem. She tried to push the pumpkin out of the hole, but it wouldn't budge. You could see the confusion on her little face. She tried over and over, hoping she could get her prize out. Feeling frustrated, the little monkey just stood there, not sure what to do next. But Lily was a smart little monkey and knew she couldn't do it alone. She needed help. She quickly climbed out of the hole and went to find her dad. She found him at the goat pen, busy feeding the goats. Lily walked right up to him and gently pulled on his shirt. Her eyes had a look that said, "Dad, I need your help."
Kéo ba đi đâu Ly? Hả? Thôi đi nào, đâu đi đâu? Đi đâu ba chân đi ra bên ba đi này nào.
Her dad understood right away, stopped what he was doing, and followed her.
Đi dẫn đường đi. Đi đi. Dẫn đường đi con.
Ly đi đâu đây? Đi chậm thôi, chờ bố đi với nào.
Lily led her dad to the hole where the pumpkin was still stuck.
Con không lên được cái này hả? Có hai bí lên không được hả? Hóa ra là Ly làm rơi bí trên đây đúng không? Cần ba giúp đúng không? Hả? Không lấy lên được à? Có thử lấy cho nào. Đúng rồi, không lấy lên được nè. Rồi ba đây giúp đúng không? Ly giỏi quá. Phải biết kêu người đi giúp nhá. Lúc nào mà khó khăn quá thì kêu giúp đi chưa? Nhá.
Her dad watched her try one more time. Then he smiled, gently bent down, and helped her pull the pumpkin out.
Nặng quá thì gọi ba nhá. Bí ngon nữa nhá.
Lily's face lit up with happiness and relief. She jumped up and down, cheering next to her dad. They both looked at the pumpkin, sharing a sweet, happy moment between them.
Được không? Đi nào. Đi này nào. Đây. Đi thôi Ly.
After her dad helped with the pumpkin, Lily's adventure wasn't over. She zipped up a guava tree, jumping from branch to branch like a pro. Her eyes lit up when she saw a fresh green guava. After a few tries, she finally picked it. She sat proudly on the branch, munching on the sweet and crispy fruit she had worked so hard to get. Meanwhile, inside the quiet house, Lily's dad was still fast asleep because he had worked late the night before. After her garden adventure, the little monkey ran inside and saw her dad sleeping. She had a mischievous idea. It was time to wake him up. She gently pulled the pink blanket off of him. When that didn't work, she climbed onto the bed and tried to shake his leg, even pulling the blanket all the way onto the floor. When nothing else worked, she climbed on top of him, gently patting his head and playfully trying to open his eyes. She even tried rubbing his feet, but it seemed nothing could wake him up. She even tried massaging his legs, then climbed up to the headboard to continue her wake-up attempt. It seemed nothing could disturb her dad's sleep.
Dad.
Suddenly, a brilliant idea popped into her head. She ran outside, grabbed a pink radio, carefully placed it on the bed, and turned the music on full blast right next to her dad's ear. The fun, lively sound filled the quiet space, with the strong hope that it would awaken her sleeping father. But no matter how loud the music was, her dad didn't wake up.
Ly ơi, Ly. Trời ơi. Cái gì vậy? Cái gì đấy Ly?
Seemingly tired from her relentless efforts, Lily finally gave up. The little monkey snuggled into her dad's warm embrace, seeking comfort and peace. A feeling of love spread over her, and the little monkey slowly drifted off to sleep, perhaps dreaming of fun adventures with her beloved dad. The next morning, the little monkey woke up and went to her favorite yellow beanbag chair. She pulled it over to the door and sat, looking outside, excited for the new day to start with her dad.
Oh yeah.
A little while later, her dad came out holding a helmet. He said he had to go out. Hearing this, Lily's little heart sank. She ran to him and hugged his leg tightly, her eyes filled with tears. She didn't want him to go. Her dad smiled, bent down to pat her head, and gently told her to be a good girl while he was gone. When the door closed, Lily felt so empty. She watched him leave through the window with a sad face. She ran after him, trying to stop him, but he was already on his motorcycle.
Đi về. Cái gì đấy? Nha Ly. Đi cô đi con, đi cô đi. Đi cô đi. Vô trong nhà đi, vô trong nhà đi. Sao?
Feeling
All right.
upset, Lily plopped down on the steps and pouted.
Đi vô nhà đi con. Sao ngồi đấy? Con đi mà. Hả? Con đi hả? Sao đi? Vô nhà đi. Vô nhà đi. Sao? Gì vậy? Đi Ly. Con đi à? Đi đây.
Dad.
Đi vô nhà đi con. Sao ngồi đấy? Con đi mà. Hả? Con đi hả? Vô nhà đi con.
Just as the motorcycle was about to go, Lily made a quick decision. She leaped onto the back seat, determined not to let her dad go alone.
Đi hả?
Her dad was
Vào
surprised.
lấy mũ đi, đi vào lấy mũ đi. Đi vào lấy mũ đi, rồi đi đã.
He turned around and saw the determined, loving look in Lily's eyes, and his heart melted. He gave in.
Vô nhà lấy mũ đi.
Okay, he
Vô nhà lấy mũ đi,
smiled.
lấy mũ đi.
If you want to come, go inside and get your helmet. Just like that, Lily's sadness disappeared and was replaced with pure joy. She ran into the house like a lightning bolt, climbed the shoe cabinet to grab her favorite blue helmet, and ran back out, proudly handing it to her dad.
Rồi, trở lên đây nè. Rồi, trở lên. Đây, 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 đây. Đây đi. Đây, đây, đây. Đây, đây.
He smiled and sat her safely in front of him on the bike, and off they went together, starting a new adventure full of smiles.
Beep, beep.
After the fun trip to the market, it seemed another change was coming. The dad started packing, putting clothes into a red suitcase. Lily watched curiously from the doorway, her clear eyes filled with worry, sensing that something wasn't right. When she saw her dad wasn't looking, Lily secretly carried out her little plan. She thought that if her dad's clothes weren't in the suitcase, he wouldn't be able to leave. So the little monkey quickly took the clothes her dad had neatly packed, trotted over to the closet, and secretly put them back inside.
Great job.
Lily đóng nè. Có đồ mình đâu? Ôi trời, sao nằm đây? Hả? Kìa. Sao đồ nằm ở đây thế nhỉ? Mình lấy hết ra đây được mà. Kỳ đây. Hay là Lily bỏ ta?
After he finished preparing, the dad picked up the suitcase and left the room, leaving Lily alone.
Chào Ly nhé.
Her little plan had failed. The little monkey rushed after him, clinging to the suitcase as if it were her last hope.
Ly ở nhà ngoan nhé, thấy chưa? Lát gì lên chơi với Ly nhé. Không? Lily ngoan nhé, thấy chưa?
Her dad stopped,
Ở nhà chơi
bent
rồi,
down to
lát nữa
hug
thì
and
mang
kiss
sữa
her,
Lily nhé.
and promised he would be back
Được.
soon.
Ta đi 1-2 hôm ba về nhé. Thấy chưa? Hãy làm nhé. Đi ở nhà đừng có buồn nhé, thấy chưa? Về mua sữa cho Ly nhé. Sữa chua nhé, được không? Ừ? Nhé. Nãy Ly cất đổ bà đúng không? Ừ? Có phải không? Ừ? Ừ? Ly ngoan chưa? Ha? Nhé. Ly ở nhà ngoan nhé, thấy chưa? Ha? Ở nhà đừng quậy nhé. Chưa? Nghe lời gì ha? Ừ? Nhé. Sao? Sao? Sao Ly? Ừ? Được không? Về mua sữa cho Ly nhé. Nhé. Ly ngoan nhé, thấy chưa? Bà có điện thoại nhé. Đi ở đây đi.
Just then, his phone rang. He had to go back into the room to take an important call. Left alone, Lily could only sit silently beside the suitcase, her little heart heavy with sadness.
Dạ, vâng, em lên ngay nhá. Vâng, vâng, đang chuẩn bị đồ đây anh. Dạ. Đúng rồi. Xíu nữa qua đó. Dạ, đúng rồi.
Feeling lonely and lost, the little monkey quietly wandered off and disappeared from the house.
Ly ơi! Ly! Ly!
When the call ended, the dad came out but couldn't find Lily anywhere.
Rồi.
Worry immediately appeared on his face.
Lily! Ly ơi, gì đang tới Lily? Lily! 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 Lily ơi, gì đang tới kìa? Lily! Gì đang tới kìa con?
He searched all
Đâu rồi?
over the house, calling her
Ly ơi!
name, but there was no answer.
Ly! Đâu hả? Ly ơi! Gì đang tới Ly ơi? Ly! Gì tới kìa? Gì tới chơi với Ly kìa? Ly ơi! Ly! Ly ơi! Đi đâu không biết?
As it started to get dark, his anxiety grew.
phải con đấy không? Ừ? Lily. Ồ. Trời ơi, Lily. Lily.
Finally, he took a flashlight and went out to the backyard to a small wooden shed.
Lily. Sao đây? Lily.
He opened the door and shone the light inside. A heart-wrenching sight met his eyes. Lily was curled up alone in a basket lined with straw, her eyes reflecting loneliness and fear in the beam of light.
Tối không về nhà ăn cơm hả? Về ăn cơm chứ. Qua đây nào, qua đây.
Her dad gently picked Lily up, held her close, and wrapped her in warmth and comfort.
Thấy chưa? Thích nằm đây à? Thích ở đây chơi hả? Đi chơi với cả hả? Đi về nhá. Nào đi về nào.
He carried her back to the room and opened the suitcase as if to prove he wasn't going anywhere anymore. He placed Lily inside the suitcase, where she had sat before, and gently patted her, helping her feel safe again in his loving arms.
Cắt tủ nhá, được không? Cắt đầu tủ nhá. Rồi đến đây. Cắt đầu tủ nhá. Đó, cắt đi luôn nhá. Nhà với đi ha. Đây ha. Rồi nhà chơi với Ly nhé. Được không? Nhà chơi với Ly nhé. Nhé.
The next morning, the atmosphere in the house was warm and familiar again. Lily, in a new white and red outfit, was sitting obediently at her small study table. Meanwhile, her dad had gone out early. He went to a local market to buy fresh food, preparing a special meal for his little daughter.
Dad.
When she heard the familiar sound of her dad's motorcycle at the gate, Lily immediately abandoned her work. She ran to the door, her eyes sparkling with joy. The moment her dad walked in, Lily squealed with delight, curiously looking into the grocery bags he brought home.
Đi lên bếp làm đồ ăn nào. Đi đâu? Lên đi con. Lên đây đi. Lên đây. Đây ngồi chờ bà tí nha. Ngồi đây chờ nhé. Đây Ly này. Đẹp không? Thấy có chuông đấy, đẹp không? Cắt cái này cho Ly ăn nhé. Hấp cái này cho Ly ăn nhé. Bây giờ Ly lấy cho ba cái rổ đi.
In the kitchen, Lily enthusiastically became a little sous chef. She stood on a box, watching her dad's every move with intense focus. When her dad started cutting a bright red bell pepper, Lily leaned in close.
Cẩn thận cái tay ha. Rồi, cái này đến đây. Chút ha. Cái này bỏ đi nha. Cái hạt này không ăn được ha. Thích kiểu nào? Các kiểu này nha. Được không? Con bỏ kia cho ba đi. Đúng rồi, cẩn thận đi.
Carefully picking up each cut piece and putting it into a small, cute basket.
Giỏi lắm. Đây nữa đi. Đúng rồi. Đây. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Cảm ơn nha. Bà thấy ngon nhá. Thích ăn lắm đúng không? Xong cái này để ba bỏ vào đây. Sơ đi ha. Để bà bỏ cái rổ rác nha. Giỏi, cảm ơn Ly nhá. Đúng rồi.
Next came the potatoes and carrots, and she diligently continued her task, meticulously gathering every piece of vegetable her dad carefully chopped, including the cute flower-shaped pieces of carrot.
Đây nữa Ly. Đây nữa này. Đây nữa Ly. Đây nữa Ly. Đây nữa Ly. Rồi cảm ơn Ly, qua đây ngồi đi, giỏi lắm. Giỏi quá. Từ từ để ba cắt nha. Cắt cho nó đẹp ha.
Đây coi. Đúng rồi, giỏi đó. Đây coi. Đây nữa. Giỏi, đây nữa. Giỏi. Giờ mình lấy cà rốt nhé. Cái này vào đây ha, vào đây này. Đó. Vào đây. Để tôi gọt sơ sơ cái vỏ này ăn cho nó ngon nhé Ly nhá. Tạo hình nha. Đấy. Rồi. Nó lại hình đẹp đẹp xíu ha. Cho Ly ăn nó mát cả nhà. Đây. Đấy, đi bỏ kia đi. Rồi đó. Bỏ kia đi coi. Bỏ kia đi coi. Đấy. Đây nữa này. Đấy. Đúng rồi. Đấy. Đó. Đúng rồi Ly. Bỏ vô đi. Rồi đó. Đây nè. Được rồi. Giờ đi rửa nhé, để rửa sạch nhé.
When everything was ready, Lily hugged her dad tightly as he carried the basket of vegetables to be washed under the tap.
Đi, cẩn thận nhé.
Back at the counter, her dad spread the colorful vegetables in front of Lily. While he prepared a hot pan, Lily couldn't wait and sneaked a piece of bell pepper to taste.
Ô Lily, vào đây này. Lily, lấy cho ba bơi con. Mở tủ lấy ba bơi nhé. Ơi, cảm ơn Ly nhé. Trên đây ngồi nè. Trời, đi giỏi quá. Cảm ơn nhé. Nó xào với cho Ly một ít nha.
Finally, the meal was ready. Her dad carefully arranged the beautifully cut vegetables on a wooden plate.
Đi chả tí nha. Đây, một tí cà rốt nữa đây nhé. Rồi. Đồ ăn của Ly tới đây.
And brought it to Lily's small table.
Kéo ghế đây gà. Rồi, phải ngoan nhá. Ha. Đây, của Ly đây.
He handed her a small fork.
À, không ăn đấy hả? Để con ăn này đi. Ăn này đi. Đây rồi. Cắn cái này nó cứng ha.
After a few clumsy attempts, Lily successfully speared a flower-shaped piece of carrot. She ate it with relish, her face glowing with pride and satisfaction. She continued to enjoy the nutritious meal she had helped prepare, a meal filled with the love between a father and his daughter.
Đây, bắt đầu nữa là cái ly này. Đây. Đây này. Đây, bắt đầu nha. Ui, nó cứng quá à.
Morning sunlight peeked through the door, gently waking up little Lily. The baby monkey saw her dad was still sound asleep, his face looking peaceful and kind. A sweet idea popped into Lily's head. I'm going to do something special for Dad. With great determination, Lily began her secret plan. She found her favorite blue helmet and carefully put it on like a true explorer. Her little heart beat with excitement. Quietly, Lily snuck out the door and found her beloved pink supercar. The adventure began. Lily Lily drove her little car down the path. Her eyes lighting up when she found a bush full of ripe tomatoes. She happily picked the bright red tomatoes and placed them in her car, imagining her dad's smile when he received his gift.
Ly ơi. Ly. Ly ơi. Đi đâu rồi?
But soon, she felt a little disappointed when she realized there were no more tomatoes to pick. Oh well, she thought, this is still from my heart.
Ồ, ở đây cái xe đâu rồi? Chơi đâu?
On the way back, something unexpected happened. Lily's car came to a sudden halt in front of a giant boulder blocking the path. At first, Lily was a little panicked. But then her determination to bring the gift home to her dad overshadowed everything. She gathered all her strength, using her tiny hands to push hard against the stone. But the stone wouldn't move an inch. A sense of helplessness and a bit of self-pity welled up. Not giving up, a new hope sparked. Lily stood by the road, waving her tiny hand, hoping someone would see her. Luckily, a man on a motorbike stopped. Lily looked up at him with her big, shiny eyes, as if to say, "Please, can you help me?"
Ly bị sao vậy? Để mình giúp Ly nhá. Để mình giúp Ly nhá.
Thank you.
Đây, để mình giúp Ly nhá. Này, ra đây này.
Understanding the situation, the kind man easily pushed the rock aside, clearing the path for Lily.
Đây. Ly nhá.
Lily was overjoyed. She ran back, tugged on the man's hand, her eyes filled with deep gratitude. A silent but sincere thank you. Now, the way home was clear, and the surprise gift for her dad would soon be delivered. But when she got back and peeked through the door, her dad was still fast asleep. Not wanting to bother her dad, Lily decided to find her own fun. She looked out the window, a mischievous idea sparked in her mind. Lily quickly grabbed her favorite skateboard, her eyes shining with excitement. She lay on her tummy on the board, using her small hands to push herself along the dirt path. Her face showed pure delight as she glided past green gardens, feeling the cool breeze on her fur.
Wow, you won!
She rolled over a small bridge, the clatter of the wheels sounding like a happy song, and continued exploring new paths. After playing for a while, Lily stopped, her playful eyes scanning her surroundings.
Wow!
She spotted a mulberry tree with ripe, bright red berries calling to her. Without hesitating, the little monkey hopped off her skateboard and started picking the berries, enjoying the sweet taste of nature.
Yummy.
Meanwhile, back at home, Lily's dad had woken up. Not seeing his little monkey anywhere, he began to search, his face showing worry.
Ly ơi! Ly! Đi đâu?
Uh-oh.
He walked along the path, calling Lily's name, but there was no answer.
Ồ, đi đâu đấy con? Đi đâu ra đây? Hả? Đi đâu? Đi đâu ra đây? Ồ, cái gì đấy Lê? Cái gì đấy? Hả?
Finally,
Ồ, cái xe
he
đi
saw
hả?
her skateboard stuck
Rồi
in a
xe hả?
small ditch.
Cái gì trời ơi, xe rớt đây rồi.
With a mix of relief and a little bit of scolding, Dad kindly went down to help his little monkey get the skateboard out. He bent down and gently lectured Lily, his eyes filled with endless love.
Bẩn cái xe rồi ha. Thôi bebe đó.
Then he picked the little monkey up, held her close, and they walked home together. On another morning, Lily was sleeping soundly in her soft bed, her eyes still tightly shut. When she finally woke up, she stretched and then dutifully went into the bathroom.
Dad.
As was her routine, Lily sat properly on the toilet. But perhaps because she was so tired from the night before, sleepiness suddenly washed over her again. Her head began to nod, her eyes slowly closed, and eventually Lily fell asleep right there on the toilet without realizing it. A while later, the man returned home from an outing. As he walked to the door, he called out loudly, "Lily, Dad's home!" His loving voice echoed into the bathroom, startling Lily awake. She looked around dazed, then, as if remembering her task,
Oh.
she quickly flushed the toilet. Afterward, Lily went to the sink, got some soap, and washed her hands and face properly. Once she was neat and tidy, she ran out to the living room to find her dad, ready for a new day full of love.
Đến đây ngồi được không? Ừ. Ui,
Dad.
làm gì đây? Làm gì mà áo ướt hả? Ừ?
Ahem.
À, đi vệ sinh hả? Ừ? À, đây rồi ha, xem nào. Thì mặt sạch chưa? Tay sạch chưa? Rồi, tay sạch thế. Tay sạch ha. Tay thơm ha. Rồi, và mua dưa cho Ly này ha. Và làm bánh ép cho Ly nhé. Rồi. À, chờ tí ha. Thôi. Từ đã nhá. À, từ đã ha. Rồi. Đi bỏ kia đi. Bỏ đây này, bỏ đây này. Đúng rồi, giỏi lắm. Rồi bỏ đi con. Kia bỏ kia, bên đây này. Bỏ bên đây nhá. Rồi bỏ bên kia đi. Đúng rồi. Bỏ đi con. Đây nữa. Đây đi con. Đây nữa Linh. Bỏ đi, đúng rồi, bỏ đi con. Đây nữa Linh. Đây nữa này. Rồi. Chờ tí nha. Đây. Được không? Có được không? Thôi bây giờ giúp bạn bỏ tiếp nhé. Nhá, Ly nhá. Này, ta bỏ giúp ba nhé, bỏ đây này. Đúng rồi. Bỏ. Đây nữa. Đây nữa con. Đây nữa. Rồi, đây nữa con, bỏ đây thôi. Chả lắm. Đây, xích vào ha. Đây này, cho miếng Ly này. Ly giỏi là thưởng nhá. Ngon Ly, ngon không? Rồi giúp ba tiếp nha. Bỏ đây đi con. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Ôi giỏi quá. Rồi ngồi đấy ha. Ngon không? Rồi xong chưa? Lau sạch cái này tí nhé. Cái tay nè. Lau cho Ly nè. Đây nè. Rồi đi ngoan nè. Đi ngoan đi. Đừng để vào áo nhé. Rồi đi lên xuống thôi. Nhanh chứ ha. Cái nào trước? À uống trước ha. Uống xong là ăn nha. Để vào đây giúp ăn nữa. Ăn này con. Ăn này này. Đó. Đó. Ăn nữa hả? Đây đi à. Và ăn đây này, ăn đây này. Con uống hả? Uống đi con, uống đi. Uống ngon hơn hả? Thích uống hơn hả? No quá rồi nhỉ. Đã ha. Đây đây. Rồi bỏ đi con. Thôi hả? Không ăn nữa hả? Nữa không? Ăn nữa không? Thôi hả? Sao? Thôi không ăn nữa thì bỏ đây, bỏ đây. Bỏ đây nhé. Nào. Đây đây. Thôi. Stop nhá. Ăn no rồi thôi nhá. No rồi mình đi học nhá, thấy chưa? Đây kia nào.